Imagine you're on vacation or on a cruise and you have an upset stomach.
Or diarrhea.
Ooh. Come along with us, Cruise Chat.
And we'll tell you what medications to bring so that your next vacation is not a total bust.
Thank God for that. Let's roll.
For the cruising Canadians, and welcome to this week's episode of Cruise Chat and Cappuccinos. But as luck would have it, we don't have a cappuccino.
We don't have cappuccinos, but I think we need more Pepto than anything.
Joe needs Pepto today. And so how fitting is this episode that we're talking about today is what medications to bring with you on your next cruise.
If you hear a third party, it's only my stomach.
It's Joe's stomach.
He's pretty upset. So.
He's angry today. And so sometimes, I don't know. It can't be my cooking. I don't know.
Oh, no. She made these fantastic wings. The best. I'm
Yes.
telling you, probably the best in the city.
Yes. So to give a little bit of background information, I'm a nurse practitioner and I work in gastroenterology. So how fitting again is today's episode. So a lot of the times people will ask me, hey, what medications would you recommend? And I always get teased because I come with this bag full of medication.
People may laugh, but boy, if you need something, you know where to go.
You know where to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I mean, it's saved us many, many times.
Yep. And the slogan should be safety first, travel with a nurse.
That's a good one. Yep. Totally agree.
So to start this off, is some of your just general medications, like for instance, if you have a headache or any type of like body aches or pains or things like that, usually Tylenol and Motrin, ibuprofen, Aleve, naproxen are your go-to medications. Now, full disclaimer here, I am not giving out any medical advice. I'm just giving you the things that I bring on the cruise for my family when we travel.
And again, this is not just for cruising, it's travel
just
in general.
Travel in
basically.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
can be anywhere.
I just said sorry. How Canadian of me.
Hey.
So initially what I do is I used to travel with a Ziploc bag full of medications. And I would take everything out of the boxes because they used to get really big and bulky. But watching YouTube, I have learned so many things, like just so many things. Tips, how to travel. Life While Cruised is another one that I've watched and has gotten a lot of information on just friendly information and where to go find things on Amazon. And again, most of my products come from Amazon, but I'm not sponsoring this by Amazon or anything like that. But the first one that I found, and I've actually bought a couple, is a medication organizer. And again, I did get this one off of Amazon. And as you can see, it has a lot of compartments in there, some that are big, some that are smaller. And I labeled everything as a good nurse practitioner or nurse should as to what each medication is. Joe, on the other hand, would look at this and go, where's the Motrin?
I wouldn't even, I'm looking at it now, it's Motrin.
Motrin is right there.
Yeah, in the middle.
Yes. So I make sure that these are up to date and they're not expired. And I can change the labels on them and things like that. But this is a really good, friendly compartment or case to bring your medications in. You can use it for vitamins. You can use it for supplements, things like that. Comes with a nice little lock on there, so it snaps in place. And I believe, if you can see that, that is the name of the product. Vaccine, I think it is. But anyway, this is like a bigger size, and I think it comes in a smaller size. But I did purchase the big size.
We do take a lot of medications, that's for sure.
It's important because, like, if you have ever been on a trip and if you're in somewhere where you're not close to medical facilities and things like that, it can be kind of scary. For instance, my mother-in-law broke her wrist one time on a cruise, and we had to take her down to the infirmary. And had I not had some Motrin initially to help with swelling and things like that, she was in a lot of pain. So, I never ever leave home with Motrin, some Tylenol,
Halls.
medication, that's cough,
Oh.
yeah. Benadryl. Also, I take ZQuil too with me, because sometimes I find the night before our cruise, sometimes I get a lot of anxiety the travel day. And so I don't sleep well the night before. And that just kind of helps me get that good night's sleep in order to, get on cruise day.
If it works, you take it.
You're absolutely right.
Very important to have everything, trust me.
Absolutely right.
You never know when you're going to need it.
So some of the things that we bring as far as pain relievers, I have Motrin back reliever as well too. It has methocarbamol in it, or it's called Robaxin is the other name. And that just helps when you're having muscle and joint pain at the same time. I take it as well due to some back issues, but it really does help as far as especially when you're walking a lot. And I want to keep mobile, want to keep moving. Joe does get kidney stones, so we kind of make sure I have some Motrin, some Flomax for him,
yep.
just in case, because you just never know.
Neither do I never know either. It's usually the middle of the night.
Yeah. As far as stomach things, so any good nurse practitioner is going to have some Pepcid, or famotidine is the other name for it, some Imodium. We're also going to bring some Pepto-Bismol, some Tums, and Gaviscon. I bring a little bit here of each thing, and then sometimes if you have some omeprazole or Prilosec, I would always recommend those, because I think you're eating a little bit more different foods sometimes, or maybe you're eating more richer foods and you get that antacid, or that acid reflux.
What those are? I'm like, what are those words?
What do you mean?
Prozac, or what was it? Prozac?
Prilosec.
Oh, Prilosec.
Prilosec. Yes. Omeprazole.
Who?
Omeprazole.
Omeprazole.
Yeah. So,
what are they again?
So omeprazole is a medication that stops acid from forming in the stomach. And so you can take that initially. A lot of us are on this medications too, because, or maybe our diets aren't healthy, or we just have acid reflux that's chronic. So we tend to take, a lot of us have those on hand. Don't ever leave home without it, and don't ever stop it suddenly.
Especially when you go away, you're eating different foods, you're trying different things.
Yeah, maybe you're drinking more alcohol than normal.
Or you're eating more than normal, more rich foods, more acidy foods.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
Yeah,
so we tend to bring those types of medications with us. I always make sure I have that on hand. Now, we've both gotten sick on a cruise with colds. I ended up with COVID last year around this time. And I always bring Advil cold and sinus, or Tylenol cold and sinus, because not everybody can take the Motrin. But I always bring some type of decongestant with me, and a nasal spray, as well as throat lozenges.
She's just like a little convenience store that has everything you need.
Well, when you're sick,
Well, plus you know what you're taking. You go somewhere else, you might not know their item that they use, and it might not be the same.
Or you have to pay an arm and a leg for it.
That as well too.
Yes.
I mean, the shops usually on the ships.
Yes, they do. They do have that. And sometimes if the ship is really, really rocking and there's a lot of people suffering from seasickness, they will give you seasickness tablets and things like that. I do tend to bring some Gravol with me, but we haven't really used it a lot. No, thank God. Yeah. Thank God. Dramamine for you guys in the States is something that you can use, or scopolamine patches or wristbands. Natural remedies too, if you're having motion sickness and things like that. And some of the crew have told us to eat a green apple. Oh, yeah, you remember that? Yeah. Or ginger.
Ginger was the other one, yeah.
Chewing on ginger. And so sometimes those, you have to be preventative though. So if you feel like you're starting to get sick, be preventative. Get on that medication right away, and don't let it get to the point of where it's too late. So if you start to feel that something you're not feeling, or you're good, or your stomach's kind of queasy, then make sure that you start taking some medication and help to combat that.
Very important.
I think we should talk about the buffet too. And I know this isn't like for seasickness, but this brings a lot of or can be causes of seasickness or diarrhea or things like that.
The norovirus?
Yeah, norovirus.
Yeah. You'll go to the buffet and people will... before you even get to the buffet, I always find that when you go to the bathroom to wash your hands after you're done your business, I'd say at least 30 to 40% of the people don't wash their hands when they leave. And then those same people are going into the buffets or touching things. Yeah, I see it all the time. They just go around or they start touching the food, the bread with their hands. We don't know where their hands have been. So it's always safe to, use sanitizer, wash your hands before you go in. And then actually, before you start eating, go wash your hands. Because again... Or
even spray your hands because people touch all the utensils.
Yeah.
And I think when we were cruising back when they had just opened up after COVID, you were not allowed to touch any food in the buffet. And I've heard a lot of YouTubers, say the same things, how we're feeling like nobody should be touching food in the buffet. You should be served. Have that dedicated staff to help people, like service people, because again, we see people like they're touching everything like bread or fruit or whatever. And it's like, then they don't want it and they take it off their plate and put it back into the thing. And I'm like...
I think I like with them serving too is they gave you a more reasonable portion than you overfilling your plate. And then all of a sudden you're throwing half of it away because you're full.
Yeah.
That was the best when they served you just a little bit of what you wanted, or if you wanted more, they would give you more.
Most
or go
definitely.
back for more. That was very much more...
So we just wanted to talk a little bit on that because some of that medication, especially if you have rotavirus or norovirus or any of those other viruses, it's kind of like you got to let it run its course. And, obviously you've got to try and stay hydrated. Wash your hands. I can't tell you or can't stress you enough. Wash your hands after you go to the buffet, after you go to the washroom, after you are,
just really any public areas, elevators, going down the stairs, like casinos, touching the buttons.
Yeah,
you don't know where those people, the money that they've touched. Who knows where the money's been? Anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. So this is just something that we have seen in traveling in general.
Preventative maintenance.
And I'm all for preventative care, right? I want to prevent things from happening before they actually do. So just by taking those little steps, it can really save you. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be pooping on a plane.
Yeah, exactly. Or being sick on your vacation.
Exactly.
You wait all year to go on your vacation, and all of a sudden you're not feeling good.
Yeah.
When you could have just brought in something.
Take, and as well as, have some pain relievers on hand. Have some stomach medications. Have some cold medications. You don't have to bring the pharmacy like I do, but it helps.
I take some pills in the morning for cholesterol and blood pressure and things like that. And we use these little pouches like that. And if we just label them. I label them
for Joe.
So I know exactly what it is. And if I'm gone for 7 days, I'll take about 9 or 10. Because you never know what could happen. You could be stuck at sea or plane troubles or whatnot. And you have to stay an extra day or two. You never want to run out of stuff or fall behind on your medication. So we always take extra.
Yep.
So, we use these pouches all the time.
And I can write on there. They have room for AM, PM, like on that part of it there. So. No, it's okay.
I wouldn't be surprised, but backwards.
Make sure that you bring your medications that you normally take on a regular basis. Make sure you do not pack them in your luggage. Make sure they are on your carry-on, because if your luggage gets lost, or you don't really know what's going to happen. Like, you don't know. So what happens if the plane is delayed or you get rerouted? Make sure your medications never part with them at all.
Exactly.
So the other thing is we were talking about, I have this size of case to bring medications. And I also purchased, it came in a pack of 4 on Amazon. And this is really good for supplements as well too. Or if you don't have a lot of medications or you don't take a lot of medications but wanted to bring a little bit, it has various sizes. So, and it just lifts up like this and snaps in place. So this is another good travel thing. Ladies, you can put it in your purse, or men, you can put it in your carry-on. Obviously, you may not want a pink one, but it came in different colors. So yeah, and the last thing is when I fly, I have really bad ear issues. So my ears hurt really bad. And so Lifewell Cruised, I believe it was, I think she was talking about us, or it might have been another YouTuber. She was talking about trying this Earplane. And you can, she was talking about this, and it's earplugs that are, I believe it's vented, and it helps to reduce that pressure. I also take some Advil cold and sinus prior to flying and things. Okay, you can put that down. Yeah. But I think I bought the wrong one. I think I bought it for kids, and it comes. It's these little tiny. It's these little tiny earplugs, and they've got vents in them. So I haven't tried this yet, and so when we fly. Jeepers, I hope they don't get stuck in my ear. Yeah, yeah, these are kind of small, so we'll see. Maybe I need the adult size, but
you could always use this as well.
yes, you can always chew gum as well when you're flying.
That helps out, especially with the ears popping.
Yes. Also, when you are traveling long distances, or maybe you have a long flight, you can also bring some medication, like I said, ZQuil, or also melatonin helps with jet lag. So those are other types of medications that you may want to consider on your next travel adventure as well too.
And also compression socks.
Oh yeah, we can talk about, yeah, go ahead, talk about compression socks.
Medication, but I mean, they're really good for your leg support.
So compression socks, he's right on the money there. Compression socks are really good for circulation, especially if you're not moving around and you're traveling or sitting in one place for a long period of time. It's always a good idea to wear compression socks and also flex and extend your feet. And you could do the alphabet with your feet.
Oh, I mean like A.
Yeah, you could actually, that's how you flex it. So, moving your feet every so often, makes it a good, it just keeps the blood circulation going.
Especially if you're passed out from the medication.
Exactly. Joe needs to he's a nervous flyer, so we do bring medication for him so that I can get him on the plane. That's the only way we're going to get Joe on a plane.
But once we're on, I'm feeling happy.
We call it Joe's happy medicine. Yeah. He used to call it the little blue pill, but
Not that blue pill.
That's what people thought. He goes, "Can I have my little blue pill?"
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not that blue pill.
Not that. No.
Oh, also, you might want to bring it, men. You might want to bring that blue pill, too.
You never know. You're on vacation.
You're on vacation. I don't know if we can say that.
No, I don't think so. Maybe see Alice or something.
That's the same thing as a little blue pill. Yes.
Well, for those happy moments.
Those happy moments on vacation?
Yeah, with Cialis.
Oh.
No?
Yeah, no, yeah. Cialis, little blue pill.
All the same.
It's all the same. Works the same way. So in conclusion.
Bring your pills, bring your vitamins.
Bring your pharmacy.
Exactly.
Call your friends.
Yeah. Trust me, you want to be that friend that has everything, just in case.
Yeah, just remember, safety first, travel with a nurse.
And if you don't, what if
if you don't have a nurse, then
safety first, travel with the Shoppers Drug Mart or pharmacy.
No, safety first, travel with your medications. That's the best thing, right?
That's right.
So if you like what you're seeing, please hit the subscribe button below and even send us a like.
We appreciate it. We hope you enjoy the video. We enjoy making them, and we're just two people that like to cruise.
Yeah.
or travel.
Travel.
These are just some of the tips that we use to maybe help you out, or something that you might not think of. Hey, maybe that's a great idea. And when you're in pain or trouble or whatever, you're aching, they come in handy. And at least it'll help, hopefully stop whatever is troubling you, and you can enjoy your vacation.
Whatever's troubling you.
No, it's true.
Don't get diarrhea.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
especially
I know.
around Mexico.
Yeah. So yeah, and we're coming up into the holiday season. So Joe and I are very busy at work. So we've been trying to get a video out every week, but it has been like just very busy. So we apologize. We've been kind of lagging. We missed a week last week, but it's just been a very busy month. We're already in November. We're already in November already.
And
so
we just had the time change, so
yeah, I need a nap.
10 minutes, it'll get dark.
Yeah.
5 o'clock.
So have a great day.
And we hope to see you in the future. Thank you again for watching your channel. Thumb up for if you like us. Leave us a comment. We love to read them, and we'll even comment back.
For sure.
Have a great day.
Happy cruising, and ciao ciao.
G-I-N-P.
Yeah.
Gimp.
I'm not a gimp. I'm a G-I-N-P.
Which spells gimp.
No, that's an M. Gimp. Gimp. Yeah. If you had, I used to say, if you had a polyp, that's me, because I'm a G-I-N-P. I'm a GI, gastroenterology nurse practitioner. G-I-N-P. Oh my God. Mouth. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back.
No, you're not supposed to say welcome back. They're not going to know we cut it.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Okay. You know I'm filming all this. This lined up in the bloopers. I'm kidding. Okay. All right. Here.